We're in that position one like I was explaining earlier, where I have this underhook and crossface. To go to position two, I'm gonna grab on the shoulder, I'm gonna let go of the crossface, grab onto his tricep, pull this up, and sit through to position two. This is ideal. This is what we're gonna be working with first. We're gonna start with a near side armbar, where I'm grabbing onto this tricep. I'm gonna start to pull him up onto his side. I'm gonna let go with this arm and post so that I can start to bring him up on his side. I'm gonna slide this shin up into his armpit, step over his head, and sit back. When we initially sit back, I'm keeping this arm tight in my armpit. You can finish this like a shotgun armbar from here if you want. It's just a little tricky to be able to determine which way his thumb is going. So it might be harder to finish it like that. So what we can do instead is lean back, catch the wrist. What I like to do, a good way to stop them from doing the hitchhiker, instead of grabbing onto the wrist like this, shake his hand. It's gonna be a lot harder for him to turn, whereas if I'm grabbing here, he still has movement with his hand. So we're just gonna catch, shake the hand. And again, it depends which way his thumb is going. If his thumb is facing up, I just lean down. If he starts to go for the hitchhiker and he turns it down, I'm just gonna pull to my right and break it over the hip. So there's a bunch of different ways you can finish that. And just remember, any armbar, it doesn't have to be complicated. You just need to pull in the opposite direction of his thumb. So for example, if Craig's thumb is up, we pull down. If it's going this way, we pull to the left. If it's that way, we pull to the right. Doesn't have to be complicated. Just make sure that you're pulling that in whatever direction is opposite of the thumb. So we'll do that again. And remember, it's not necessary to transition from 1 to 2 to do this. It's just a good idea to get some reps in and work on the transitions. So we're starting in that position 1. I got to keep the underhook. My crossface comes out. I grab onto the tricep, pull this up as I sit through. Something that's important that I want you guys to understand. Notice how when I transition from 1 to 2, I stay low. You don't want to end up, when you transition, leaning up like this, because it'll be really easy for Craig to get his hands inside and just sweep me right over. So when we're transitioning, it's important, pull this up, but stay low. I'm controlling the tricep. This is best case scenario for me. I'm gonna start to pull this up as I get Craig onto his side, post my hand as a brace so I can slide my shin into his armpit, step over, I sit back. I like to keep this here. You could finish this like a shotgun armbar, but sometimes it's hard to tell where his thumb is. If he turns it down, I'm not gonna be able to finish it like this. So I'm gonna lean back just enough that I can catch his hand, tight knees, shoot your hips up to the ceiling to finish. If he starts to turn the thumb away, we just drag down to the right instead. Good? All right, on 3, 1, 2.